Hello everyone, this is The Voice, and I want to talk about the upcoming
Your
E3.
objective is to assassinate the
Right
seven
now, I'm
targets.
hearing a lot of
Avoid
people on the
other
internet and
Templars.
some of my friends being really excited for the announcement of the next Assassin's Creed. And I see a lot of crazy stuff like leaks of the trailer, leaks of a t shirt that is going to be sold, and it has the logo and the character on it from the new Assassin's Creed, and people are going crazy. And I can't wait to see this new game. It's going to be really exciting. I mean, and I kind of agree with them because we had a bit of time between the last Assassin's Creed and this one, which is good. But I'm not excited at all, and I don't want you all to be so hyped because I don't want you to be disappointed in
Massacre.
the game that is coming out. And I'm not hyping it myself because I don't want to be disappointed as well. And one
Contract
of the reasons
lost.
that makes me cautious about next Assassin's Creed is because in the last 2 weeks, I think, Ubisoft made an announcement that they are going to show off Far Cry 5, the new Assassin's Creed, and the new crew in the next E3. And at the same time, another news came out, which is from Rockstar. They said that Red Dead Redemption 2 will be delayed because it was supposed to come out this holiday season in October or something, but it will come out in next spring, which meaning a year from now. And I was more excited about the delay of Red Dead Redemption 2 than I was excited about the announcement from Ubisoft because I know Red Dead Redemption will come out amazing. They delayed it so the game would be proper and it would be more complete, and it won't need as much updates and patches to make it more complete.
Contract lost.
And they want to take their time for the game to be good. And with the announcement of the new Assassin's Creed, I feel like they are rushing it. The last 2 years are not enough for them to make a proper good game. I really hope it will get delayed, and I would be happier if it gets delayed than it would come out sooner. Because I know that they care about the game, but if they rush Assassin's Creed, the new Assassin's Creed, I know they don't care about it at all. I know that they would care about selling it and getting money from it than getting a proper good game out of it. And I'm trying to be logical about it. Maybe I have some resentment from Assassin's Creed because I really hate that they stopped making the multiplayer. So that is one of the reasons that I'm not excited at all about the new single player for Assassin's Creed. But I love single player games in general, so it makes me sad for the new Assassin's Creed to be rushed like this. I want them to take their time, especially because it will be a new engine, it will be a new story, it will be a new play style, and I heard they want the new Assassin's Creed as good as The Witcher 3. And if they want it to be as good as The Witcher 3, they have to take their time. It is not about the campaign story or the campaign game alone. It will have to have proper side missions that are good on their own, that have stories, not side missions like racing this or getting and fetching this. I want side missions
Done.
that you can play and enjoy without playing the main single player game. So I'm really cautious about the new Assassin's Creed, but I hope that they would prove me wrong and produce a game that is amazing and good enough to be
You
compared
have
to The
taken the
Witcher
lead.
3. Because before we idealize Assassin's Creed 2, we think it is the best Assassin's Creed game that ever came out, and we also think it is one of the best single player games ever. I agree with you, and it was one of the best games when it came out back in 2009. But in 2017, I played it again to get the platinum, and I discovered something. It is good game. It has very good characters, and Ezio is amazing. But the missions there are not good at all. They are like follow this guy, assassinate him, and go follow this other guy, and it wasn't fun at all. back when it came out, it was something kind of new, so it was like good enough back in 2009, but it is not good enough at all right now. It is really boring, not a fun game to play, and I want them to have a new formula for the game. I want them to have new gameplay. I don't want them to depend on the nostalgia of the people and make the same exact copy of Assassin's Creed 2, because don't want that. We want something. We want a story that is as good as Assassin's Creed 2, but we want a gameplay and missions that are better than Assassin's Creed 2. And I want you to agree with me with this. Because right now there are a lot of games that are coming out, and the competition is high between the games. But I know Assassin's Creed would sell well, even if it doesn't come out as good as I want it, even if it does come out mediocre, it would sell good because it has a lot of fans. And forgive me for saying this, but some of the fan base is mindless, and they would accept anything, and they would defend the name of Assassin's Creed games without thinking about it and without properly analyzing their causes for loving this franchise. Because right now, I told you, the market has a lot of games right now, and a lot of these games are not creative. They don't do anything new. They follow the same formula of the games that are successful because they want to sell these games, and that is what is Ubisoft are doing. They are doing games that is similar to their older and successful games because they want to sell, and I really understand that they are a business and they need to keep selling and being successful. And they know that the audience love, for example, shooters like The Division, Tom Clancy. They have a lot of games that are coming out, but none of them is good enough to be a game on its own. And but Ubisoft is doing this because their games are selling well, and they don't have to spend a lot of resource to make a new creative game, while they can copy their older games and selling them without any resources spent or time spent on developing it. And that makes these games not fun. It makes these games saturate the market and make the market a bad place to sell these games, and the player will be bored very quickly and will get tired of these games and will be burnt out. The meaning of burnt out is getting tired of playing these games and hating the games in general. So we have to choose carefully what we buy, and we have to choose carefully what games that we need to support in order to have games that come out that are actually good, that are worth buying. Because we vote with our wallet, and that is what we can do with Ubisoft. They have a lot of games that are not worth buying, in my opinion, and we shouldn't buy them unless we really like them and we think that they are worth the money and the $60 tag that they have. A game that came out recently, which is Friday the 13th. It looks a very fun game. It is an online game, but it has only 3 maps, and it has only this one mode is running away from Jason or being Jason and killing the people. And I feel it is a very small game, but they sell it for $45 or $40, which I think is a very, very high price, and it is not worth that much of money. So I think, in my opinion, I will only buy it when it is on sale, because that is a high price for a game such as this. Maybe it's $20 is good. So we have to think carefully before we buy anything. Maybe wait for sale to buy it, because not everything worth $60 or $40. So I hope you understand my meaning, and I have not angered anyone. And hopefully I will see you soon. Bye bye.